we're excited about this one. Are you tired of your kids spending too much time engaging on those online, I don't even know if we do this anymore, online games? Probably not. Well, you might be surprised to know that there is a potential fortune to be made, clearly not by me, but in the sport of gaming.
That's right. Well, Dr. Michelle Harrell is Director of Vinnick Sport and Entertainment Management Program at USF's Muma College of Business. She joins us today to discuss this trend and an upcoming summit on this billion-dollar industry. Hello, how are you, Dr. Harrell?
Welcome. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
We're so happy you're here, and you've got a unique story because you had your 8-year-old son come to you and say, Mom, I want to do more video games. You kind of were counterintuitive about things, and you said, I want to push you into that.
Because a lot of kids maybe are doing that, you know?
Right.
Yeah, so he was 8 in the back of the car, and he said, Mama, I want to be a professional gamer. And my first thought was,
okay,
are you any good? Right? Like, if you're good, sure, like maybe it's a profession that you could be a part of. And he's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, not compared to your 8-year-old friends, but compared to other people. He's like, no, I'm pretty good. So I went out and what does a good mom do? It's the summer. All right, camps for eSports. Guess what I found, ladies?
Nada.
Nada. Not a thing. Now, you could learn about how to create games, how to build apps, how to build games, but to be a good gamer, there was nothing. So that was 3 years ago. Even this past year, I looked again. Guess how many I found?
Still nothing.
So there's like 3, one in Japan, one in the Netherlands.
He's not ready for that trip.
No, we're not sending him across seas. But at the same time, you have this esports industry and you have the business. I'm getting emails all the time explaining esports, what's the revenue, what's happening. People are making millions of money and trying to figure that out.
And one of the things you say, millions of dollars, I want to get this right because there was a big competition, maybe you heard about, this is what caught my eye, was the whole, what was it, $30 million total prize money was given in a Fortnite World Cup. I remember that making headlines and I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is really starting something. And you say that not only was it starting something, it's something we're going to see more of.
It is. I think, well, think about it. We're talking about it right now. And so because of that, you're going to have a sense of other gamers, other IP, other individuals who are creating games are going to continue to have these high cash prizes because it creates excitement. The other thing to consider, though, is that that's one individual out of millions and millions. So I think it's really important to understand that esports, while it is competitive, it's just like traditional sports. Right?
Hard to make it to the majors.
It's hard, exactly. It's the 1% of the 1% of the 1% that are making it.
Yeah.
Speaking of traditional sports, so you're in a unique situation, of course, being part of Vinnick's company, and your endeavors really are to make Tampa, the Bay Area, a highlight, a place that is known for this kind of commerce. How are you doing that, and what's the overall vision?
Right, so I think right now we have a great grassroots for esports, but we're trying to get more events. We're trying to get, as you mentioned, Mr. Vinnick and the Lightning are starting to get into this gaming, and you're going to see more of that as well. And this summit that we're having next week, actually, is providing an opportunity to learn about it, right? We hear a little bit of snippets here and there, but people don't really understand the business. And so our summit is here to actually teach people about the business of esports.
And there is a business, and here's what I love hearing. You say that already 400 tickets and all the student spots are full, which I think that's really exciting, that the younger generations, like, we want to learn about this because this is our world, right?
Oh, absolutely. And I think, too, there's a lot of excitement from the students. They're like, oh, this is awesome. And then we'll probably have a tournament afterwards. So
perfect.
Yeah.
For those who are interested in the summit, who are some of the speakers that might be there or some of the highlights that you anticipate?
Yeah, so the big thing with the summit is we have a full breadth of speakers. So we have people who create games, people who produce games, people who do marketing for games, people who actually play the games, people who do sponsorships, the brands, people who do media like High Res. Mr. Vinnick will be there talking about his endeavors in esports.
And Mayor Castro, I heard, is going to be speaking as well.
Yeah, she's opening up for us. We're very excited about Mayor Castro to be there.
That's
Very
amazing.
cool.
Well, again, we shared the information right there. A few tickets are still available, so go ahead and check out more information if you want to attend. Thank you for coming in and talking about this.
Thank you for having me. It was awesome.